Kiptan.
Mutuli.
Et je suis intelligente.
And ambitious.
Kinalamak.
Ganimi.
I am woman.
What's up, y'all? I'm Chris Hayes 508, and this is the Top 10 Countdown right here on Triller TV. We play videos and we interview artists. If you want to get on next week's episode, all you have to do is tag Top 10 Triller on your old videos, on your new videos, and I will be looking every day to find new emerging talent. Now, we have a dope episode coming up next. Do not go anywhere. Let's get this show started. Let's go.
Your own presence in your own being. Rest in that which is listening to me right now. Your own awareness. Just be aware. This is what we are, awareness. Everything else is a story. So rest in your being right now.
All right, y'all, and welcome back. Y'all just saw a snippet from the Never Alone series that premiered on March 3rd. Now, if you want to see more, head over to VersusTV.com or head over to Fight TV. Grab your 14-day free trial for the Trillerverse Pass if you do not have it already, because there's a lot of action and a lot more program that you guys can check out. And also, don't forget, Triller is giving $1 million to the best DJs, so you want to stay up to date with that. Also, guys, we had Steve Rifkin and Alex Rifkin on the show a few weeks ago. Spring Sound is looking for artists to sign. So if you're trying to sign, definitely go watch that interview with Steve and Alex, but also go follow Spring Sound, check out Spring Singles, see what they got going on, because also today we have two very, very special guests. We got MPR Richie Rich, and we also got Rich J Kid. So it's going to be an action-packed show. Do not go anywhere. Plus, we're going to find out who has the #1 video. You already know what it is. I'm Chris Hayes 508, and this is the Top 10 Countdown right here on Triller TV. Let's get it.
My passenger, I've been on a hunt for success. I'm a scavenger. I just want carrots in my mouth like a rabbit.
About this girl over again and again. Put my feelings in the air, watch it blow through the wind. I keep running back to drugs like, man, I did it.
Bitch, I'm a dope boy, pussy nigga, that ain't no joke. Child jigging bags, moving fast, cooking that dope. 40 with a dick, knock a nigga out of his soul.
I just got a couple bags, you know I imported. I just pay my taxes, so you know I'm important. I'm invested in that bitch like I just made the fortune. You flex up.
I just bought a 4 bin of Sprite, smoking solid, popping perky, getting high in the kite. It was time that I was stressing, now a nigga living life.
What's up, y'all? I'm Chris Hayes 508, and this is the Top 10 Countdown right here on Triller TV. We play videos and we interview artists, and today we got a very, very special guest. Please introduce yourself. Tell us your name, where you're from, and what you're working on right now.
What up, y'all? It's MPR Richie Rich, the GOAT, the one and only, one of one. You gotta know that. If you don't know me, you might not have had the internet very long, but if you do got it now, that's why I'm here. I'm from Detroit, Michigan, and I'm working on a project right now. We got a whole movement going towards it. It's called Live in the Moment, and it's lit. Everything lit.
Man, and I definitely have noticed your movement. And before we get to all that, I want to officially welcome you to the Top 10 Countdown, man. Thank you so much for coming through.
Appreciate you for bringing me, man. It's an honor. Anytime I'm brought to a situation, I can only respect and honor it.
Man, artists like you, Triller is the place where you do you, man. And I see you working out here. And, you know, the thing that I always like to start off on before we go any further is your name. And we have a lot more to talk about, but tell us your name again. Tell us, there's a lot to it. Tell us the meaning, the spelling, anything we need to know about your name.
Okay. With the name, the MPR part is the label, the money, power, respect. The Richie Rich part is spelled R-I-C-H-E, not with the I, it's only just the E. And then Rich, and the E is for my first name. And the Richie Rich part is because that was one of my favorite characters coming up. And I was like, that's the lifestyle I want to live, and that's the lifestyle that I want to portray when I come into music. And that's where I came into it, and now I'm living the same lifestyle that I once fantasized about.
That's definitely powerful, and you're an artist that is creating your own world, creating your own movement, and if anyone hasn't noticed, he's creating his own hairstyle, man. And you know, we were talking a little bit before this, and a lot of people are curious for sure. And tell the people about the hairstyle. What does it mean to you? Like, when did it start? What are the reactions you get out there? Like, what's going on with it, man?
Yeah, the hairstyle, it comes from the GOAT. And the reason I did the GOAT is because I literally feel that I'm the greatest of all times, and that's why I went with the GOAT. And before I was doing the GOAT, I would do this halo around my head because it was like I was godly, you know what I'm saying? And then it was like that was getting attention, but I was like, what takes it to the next level? And these horns made it go so crazy because it's almost like it's hard to walk past somebody who's 6'1" and then has 9 to 10 inch horns sticking up. That's making me 7 foot. It's barely anything you can walk past that's towering over you. So it's like that's a whole marketing tool that most people didn't pick up on, and people been wearing dreads forever, but you're used to seeing this to the back instead of to the front, and it just changed the whole game.
And you know, when you're out there in public, some people think it could mean one thing, and you're saying the horns are the GOAT horns, right? Just to clarify it for everybody.
Exactly, they're the GOAT horns because they're the greatest of all times, not the Devil, not Hellboy, not Loki, not all of these other characters. It's just, I picked it for me because it was marketing, and I understood what the GOAT mean, and I understood what I was doing it for, and it just worked. It was perfect harmony for me. Because you get the negative and you get the positive, but when the negative comes and you cross it over to the positive, then it becomes a big deal because it's like, oh, okay, I get it now.
I love that, man. And you're definitely doing your own thing. You're definitely living in the moment. And right now, I want to talk to you a little bit more. But before we talk, man, I know you got a video and a song that's going viral. You've been in the clubs. People have been talking about it all over the place, man. Introduce your video and tell them anything we need to know about it.
Yeah, what up? It's living the moment, and the thing you need to know about it when you watch this video, if you haven't seen it yet, is that I brought my whole family, including my grandmother, all the generations that was alive to this video shoot, from cousins and everything. I kept it family orientated because I wanted this to be a family felt song. And if you listen to the Live in the Moment lyrics from top to bottom, everything is originated around a family vibe. But you're used to seeing exotic cars and exotic models and thugs or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You're used to a certain vibe for a Miami type of shoot. And I wanted it to be about family versus what everybody else is doing, to change the narrative, because I felt like when we made Live in the Moment, we were during the pandemic, everybody was down, nobody was happy, and I wanted to bring the hope back alive.
Wow. Well explained, man. I enjoyed the video. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Do not go anywhere. We will be right back. Let's go.
Yeah. Hey, Granny. We really made it. No kidding.
Granny, we made it. We poppin' bottles, we count this money, we standing on tables. Who will go get it like all them running blue? Somebody come save them. Feel like the greatest. Ooh, I know I would make it. It's your life, you're a superstar. Shorty, live in the moment. Live in the moment.
Play with me and mines, we a trip. Pop bottles in the club with Blicky on the hip. Got hoop dream, yeah, cause the nigga gon' ball. Watch the money fall like confetti on y'all. Real niggas spinning paper when the rat races. These niggas broke and they coming in last place. It's going up in the set, baby, that way. Nigga move money fast like a track race. Yeah. Yeah, I got it.
Granny, we made it. We popping bottles, we counting this money, we standing on tables. Ooh, go get it like God, I'm drowning in blue. Somebody come save 'em. Feel like the greatest. Ooh, I know I would make it. It's your life, you're a superstar. Shorty, live in the moment. Live in the moment. Live in the moment. Cause when you standing on top of the wave, you feel way above these niggas. Only God is above me, nigga. You Christianated when you get out the mud. I came with some niggas do sign language. This big ass got 40s of mind changes. My senses are cute like a triangle. Nigga die if I gotta point my finger. Granny, we made it. We popping bottles, we counting this money, we standing on tables. Ooh, go get it like God, I'm drowning in blue. Somebody come save 'em. Feel like the greatest. Ooh, I know I would make it. It's your life, you're a superstar. Shorty, live in the moment. Live in the moment. Live in the moment.
What's up, y'all? I'm Chris Hayes 508, and this is the Top 10 Countdown right here on Triller TV. And y'all just saw MPR Richie Rich. MPR Richie Rich, man. How can they find that song? How can they find that video? How can they support you right now? And what do you got coming up next, man?
Y'all can find that song on, once again, all platforms. And what I got going on right now, I'm pushing Live in the Moment. We're starting up a Live in the Moment tour. We're getting everything campaign ready. We're really pushing the song all over. It's not just one city or this city. Like, we're going for a global takeover so that we can tour overseas. Because we get a lot of hits from the people overseas. They love us all over. We want everyone to feel this. I plan on pushing this song for at least another year and a half.
You want to let us know any shout outs you want to give to your team, your supporters, or maybe just a message you want to leave to everyone in general?
Yeah, I definitely want to shout out my team and everybody who is supporting me, from the people who is distant to the people who is close. I want to give a message to a lot of the independent artists so that they kind of understand that being independent doesn't just mean that you do everything on your own. I have a whole team. Although we're independent, that just means that we're spending our own budget versus that I do everything by myself. I don't make my clothes, I don't make my jewelry, I don't do my hair, I don't make all my beats. Like, I record my music, I write my music, but that's about it. But when you talk about getting booked for shows, I have a booking agency. I do everything independent, but I have a team, and I want other independent artists to understand that it takes a village to make this work. It doesn't work just because it's just you. And I've worked with many other artists and put many other artists on in situations that I've never even been in, just based off of me knowing that I'm trying to get somewhere and be somewhere, and understanding the team effort. Because if they win, to me, I win. And when you get that mentality, you really don't lose. And that's what a lot of the artists lose track on, is that they think, I got to do this by myself, and I got to make this move, and I got to make this move. I'm not going up to the DJ. I have a manager that does that. Like, y'all missing that. It takes a real team, because they're going to respect it if you look like a label artist versus if you look like you're independent. It's just how you look and what your presentation is, how you speak to the entourage and to the people who are there to watch you. Like, you have to still be able to control the situation within being an independent entity. But it doesn't mean that I do everything by myself. Like, I definitely don't. And I also come from an entrepreneur standpoint, so I understand business. And I think a lot of artists need to educate themselves on that alone. Like, I study, I watch a lot of interviews. I hope y'all watching this interview and then go back and watch other interviews and watch other people's interviews that's doing the same thing that you want to do, so that it makes sense of the different perspectives of how to do it. It's not one way. No one's ever done it the same. Everyone's done it differently. But when you get me, you get all of the people that did it before me, because I study them too. Plus the little things that I'm gonna bring to the table for me. So that's what you do. That's when somebody's asking you what sets you apart. You got all of these things before you, then your little thing too. And if you master it, you master it. And I want every independent artist to know that the only time you lose in this game is when you quit. It's all about consistency. You got to do it over and over and over and over. I'm here letting you know it took me 7 years before I had a hit single that the world appreciated. Not just these people over here, or this crowd, or the youth, and I've tried all songs. I made kid songs, I made guy songs, I made women songs, I made 25 and up songs, I made 17 to 18 to 20 songs. I've tried everything, and this song is world announced. It's, the kids love it, to the grandmothers love it. That's something that's kind of hard for any artist to make. Everyone in the world love it. Every generation, every ethnicity, like it just, no one's excluded from this track. And that's where you do something and you change the whole culture with Granny, We Made It.
Yo, well said. I love those gems about there's not one way to do it. You just got to look at what's been doing in the past, add it up, do it yourself, man. Wise words from a very successful independent artist who's definitely still is just rising and rising and has gone above the ceiling already. You're in your own world right now. MPR Richie Rich, man. I appreciate you coming through to this show. I appreciate everyone who watched this episode. Now listen, do not go anywhere. We're about to find out who has the #1 video. You already know what it is. I'm Chris Hayes 508, and this is the Top 10 Countdown right here on Triller TV. Let's get it.
Let's go.
Got a 10 in my pocket, a tank on Edo. Nigga fall out, pull up, shoot him like free throw. Pull up to some fast, he don't need no keto. Pockets on the die, you little niggas keto. Better watch what you.
This beat so hard, AJ.
Hate the way this ring go, but she loving it. She took my heart around the way, so now I'm clutching it. Tryna let this pain go and all this fussy shit. You moving left, it wasn't right, I end up dubbing it. And time moving slow, but why? Time to cleanse my soul, so I can't be in control of my what's with all this fake?
You better turn into a demon. You better come and shut the semen. I pull her hair, flip her over her feet in the air, drop dick in it, then I'ma choke it, instead I'ma hit from the side.
If you blow it in your face, all these niggas they be talking, but these niggas they ain't banging. 4K trap bitch, I'm a blood nigga, knowing what I'm claiming.
What's up, y'all? I'm Chris Hayes 508, and this is the Top 10 Countdown right here on Triller TV. We play videos, we interview artists, and today we got a very, very special guest. Please introduce yourself. Tell us your name, where you're from, and what you're working on.
What's up, man? I go by the name of Rich J Kid. I'm from Chicago, but I'm out in LA doing my thing. So I'm working on my new album, Born a Star. It's coming very soon, so y'all can check out what I got right now. Money Calling is my latest single, so we gotta get to it, but I'll play that soon. And yeah.
All right, dope, man. Well, I've been seeing you working. I've been seeing your Triller videos. I've been seeing your music videos, and we're going to get into all that in a little bit more. But first, I want to officially welcome you to the Top 10 Countdown. Thanks for coming through, man.
Yeah, bro.
Absolutely. So I know we were talking a little bit before this interview, and I figured it'd be good to kind of talk to the people about it, man. I want to find a little bit more about your name, how it's spelled, where you got it from, why you chose it, because I know there's been questions and comments and a lot of curiosity, so now's the time to let everybody know.
All right, so obviously my name is similar to Rich the Kid, so people will obviously think it's from Rich the Kid, but I remember back when I first started music, or started rapping, I should say, because I've been doing music my whole life. But when I started rapping, I said I need to come up with a name that's like catchy. And at the time, I was listening to Rich Homie Quan a lot, and he was like really an influence to what I was trying to do, because I just like someone was made me gravitate to him. And then I remember I was like, that 3 name, that how he had Rich Homie Quan was something I wanted to like have in mind, like that 3 name type thing. And my original name I took J from, so that's why I just came up with the Rich J. And since I was so little and doing my thing, I was like probably 10, 11 at the time. Yeah, so I was like, let me just say Kid with it. So then I was like, Rich J Kid, and it just stuck with me since I was growing up. I'm like, I'm not gonna change it now. And people always ask me, like, if you get older, you're gonna change it to something else, like, or drop the Kid or something? I'm like, nah, I might as well just keep it. It's like Lil Wayne, like the baby is like he old, so it's not like I have to be a young person to be Kid in my name, so I'm gonna just keep it.
Yo, that's real, man. You definitely doing your own thing. You definitely your own artist, and that's what caught my attention. And right now, man, you have some really official videos out. Can we play a video for the people, man? You want to introduce it?
Yeah, like I said, working on the album right now, but my latest single is Money Calling. It's really just an introduction to what I got to drop for you guys. But you guys can check it out on all streaming platforms. That's Money Calling by Rich J Kid. That's out everywhere too, so go check it out.
Guys, we're about to play the video. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back. Let's go.
She steady tripping on my phone and I don't need that. Doing good and doing it on her own, you ain't gon' see that. All these niggas hating, I ain't asking for no feedback. Said we fell up, then I got on and brought the team back. I told her, hold on. I told her, hold on. I think the money calling. I told her, hold on. I told her, hold on. Yeah, the money calling. I told her, hold on. Told her, hold on. Yeah, the money calling. I told her, hold on. I told her, hold on. Yeah, the money calling. Wanna get the bag when I fumble it. Fuck around with me, I done got little baby hustling. She got a big head, I had to humble it. In the back of my mind, always knew that it would come to this. Soon as I leave up out the door, she get pissed off. Ran out of time when I gotta watch that on TikTok. She swear she fine cause she got big on her little TikTok. I swear she blow my mind away, little shawty flip-flop. Send me a long ass text, you know I ain't gon' read that. And all the fake ass love, I told her she can keep that. I knew in the end you gon' hit me and say you want me back. Hit it, had to reach that, point of the ease that. She steady tripping on my phone and I don't need that. Doing good and doing it on her own, you ain't gon' see that. All these niggas hating, I ain't asking for no feedback. Said we fell up, then I got on and brought the team back. I told her, hold on. I told her, hold on. I think the money calling. I told her, hold on. I told her, hold on. Yeah, the money calling. I told her, hold on. I told her, hold on. Yeah, the money calling. I told her, hold on. I told her, hold on. Yeah, the money calling.
What's up, y'all? I'm Chris Hayes, 508, and this is the Top 10 Countdown right here on Triller TV. And we got a special guest with us today, Rich J Kid, and y'all just saw the new video, Money Calling Me. Now, Rich, man, talk to the people. Where can they find it? Is it available on YouTube? Can they buy it? Can they stream it? Tell them how they can support you right now.
Right now, for Money Calling specifically, that's out everywhere, but I'm dropping music on all platforms just to make sure that everybody has a chance to have accessibility to my my music. So really they can find it on whatever they listen to music on.
Dope. Well, I like the video, man. I like what you're doing. Like I said, man, and I know earlier we were talking, you like, I've been doing this my whole life. You know what I'm saying? I think that's important for people to know, like, tell us when you got started making music. Why did you get started making music? How did you get started making music? And what keeps you going? I know you told me you moved to LA for the opportunity. So you're committed to this. You're serious about this. Tell us about your journey, man.
So I'll start from the very beginning. I guess when I was like a baby, my parents would show me videos. Like when I was like 1 year old, I was getting like drum sets for Christmas and stuff. So just all the time, they was always like making me do some type of music stuff. And my parents never really came from music or anything, but they just always wanted me to have some type of extracurricular activities going on so that I would be doing something with my life, you know? So over the time, like as growing up, I was in basketball, football type of stuff. But one thing that I really gravitated to my whole, like throughout all that was music. I'll be playing the drums while I'm doing basketball, or I'm playing guitar or piano while I'm doing other stuff. So when I realized that maybe like sports and stuff wasn't gonna be the most promising thing for me, I'm like, my second option is music. So I really started to, and I had that realization really young. Like I was probably like 12, 13 when I realized like I just need to start focusing on only music. So then from there, I was producing first. So I started off as a producer because I was a DJ. I wanted to be a DJ. I went through a lot of different stages. I wanted to be a DJ, then I went to producer. And as producing went along, a lot of people that I was producing for was telling me like, yo, you should start rapping. So then I started trying my rap style and stuff, but it wasn't really hitting to me because the voice, like I really felt like I needed like a powerful voice, and I had like a really high-pitched voice and stuff. So I wasn't really releasing anything, but over time, as my voice kept maturing and I kept getting better at it, I started releasing my music, and I saw that it was a really good reaction with it. So like something that made me click was like, okay, if I focus on my rapping instead of producing more, I'll probably be able to achieve what I want to do sooner, because it's just people are reacting to it a lot more than they are to the producing aspect of it. So then once I did that, everything just started to fall in place for me. I started meeting new people. I was really starting to see my career take off, and my parents too. So I started, and this was all like my high school, I would say. So by junior year, I started doing online school because I was going back and forth to LA so much. And then I fully stopped doing school. So then I went to LA fully, and then now just working from there.
Wow, man. Yo, salute to you, man.
And I'm working on my album right now. That's supposed to be coming out very soon. I'm working on getting some big names on it too, so just look out for that. I'm pretty sure people will hear about it by then. If you guys don't know who I am or what I'm about, you guys know very soon. So just wait for that album to drop, and yeah.
You know, I know we went over a lot in a short period of time, but I want to make sure we did not miss anything. So before we go, did I forget to ask you anything you wanted to talk about? Is there any shout outs you want to give to your crew, your team, your supporters, or just everyone watching?
I'll just say shout out to Rich Gang. You know, I know some of my supporters probably watching this, so I say shout out to y'all, because if y'all see me doing this, I hope I'm inspiring you to do whatever you're trying to do in life too. So just shout out to whoever's supporting me.
Yo, that's dope, guys. I want to thank you again, Rich J Kid, for coming through, guys. Go check out his music. It is available everywhere. Go follow him on Triller and everywhere else. And now, guys, we've come to that time. We're about to find out who has the #1 video, so do not go anywhere. And you already know what it is. I'm Chris Hayes 508, and this is the Top 10 Countdown right here on Triller TV. Let's go.
On my wrist, plus she love the way I'm dressed. I'm sexy. Goddamn, I'm so sexy. God heard me sneeze and just look at all these blessings. Rick, bitch, you know we young, rich, and rich.
All right, y'all, I hope you have enjoyed this episode. I want to give a big shout out to MPR Richie Rich. I want to give a big shout out to Rich J Kid. I want to shout out y'all who watch each week's episode of the Top 10 Countdown. And remember, you can get on this show. All you got to do is tag Top 10 Triller on your old videos, your new videos, and I'll be searching every day all week looking for artists to put on next week. Stay patient, stay dedicated, stay focused, and don't forget, you do you. I'm Chris Hayes 508, and this is the Top 10 Countdown right here on Triller TV. Let's go.